Hello YouTubers and welcome to the Rodney127 channel. Glad to have you with us. We're going to have an awesome time, I can feel it. Today, we're going to be doing Jeopardy for the Wii U.
This is Jeopardy!
And I hope y'all enjoy this game. We still celebrating the life of Alex Trebek. As y'all know, he will be missed, truthfully missed forever. I know in yesterday's game, I won $20,000 from what I know. I don't have my notes with me. That's okay. Alright, here we go. We're about to get going. Alright, so we're about to play Jeopardy. This is for the Wii U. It's going to be start. And here we go. We'll see how many dollars I can win. I think I'm going to use my gamepad for this one.
This is Jeopardy! Please welcome our contestants. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round.
Here we go.
Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories. The short form.
The short form.
Religion.
Religion.
Ballet.
Ballet.
Quotable
notables.
Not nominated for Best Picture. And biology.
Okay.
Player one, you start.
Religion from... Let me make sure. It won't let me pick on here. Hang on. Religion for 200.
Bench presses build up the pecs. Short for these.
I'm going to try it.
Player one.
What are the pectorals?
Yep. Player one, back to you for our next selection.
Alright. Let me go with it. I meant to go with religion, rather. Religion 200.
As part of Catholic baptism, this word doesn't mean time at the gym, but the casting out of demons. Okay, player one.
Where's exorcism?
That's right. Way to go. Player one.
400.
Autobiography of a Yogi was a popular book by this religion's first missionary to settle in the U.S. Let's hear it, player one.
What is Hinduism?
Yeah, you're right.
Religion
You get
for
to pick
600.
again, player one. The church founded by Mary Baker Eddy in 1879 was formerly called the Church of Christ This. Player one.
Was risen?
Oh, no. Anyone else?
Bad luck for me.
Yes, player three. Good for you.
Scientist, okay.
All right, let's get back into this. Player three has control. Cadets attend a dance at a girls' school in Graduation Ball, a ballet set in this capital of Austria. Yes, player one.
Where's Vienna? Vienna is the capital of Austria?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get back into
Andrew,
this. Player
legend.
one gets the daily double. You're in second place.
I'll go for $1,000.
You're going to be. What'll it be? Here is your clue. At a deer park, Buddha taught the path of this many parts, part of the Four Noble Truths.
With 7? I don't know.
No. Sorry. Here's the response we were looking for. 8.
Oh, 8. With 8 parts.
You again, player
1,000.
one. Here's Jimmy.
The nave, the central part of a cruciform church, ends in this recessed area that is usually vaulted.
The correct response is the apse.
With the apps. Okay.
Player one. Pick again.
Quotable notables
The
2.
world will note that the first atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima, a military base. It's player one.
Who is Harry Truman?
Late. We return to you,
Quotable
player
notables
one.
2.
Traitors are not gentlemen, my good friends. They don't understand being treated like gentlemen. Let's hear it, player two. Nope. Anyone else? Let's hear it, player one.
Who is Joseph McCarthy?
That's a go out of the hole. You again, player one.
Quotable notables 6.
1976 will not be a year of politics as usual. Let's hear it, player three. Good.
It's Jimmy Carter. Okay.
Player three, you start. I shall not seek, and I will not accept the nomination of my party for another term as your president. It's player one.
Who is George Washington?
Sorry, that's wrong.
Wow.
Anyone else?
Thought he said that.
Here's the response we were looking for. Lyndon Johnson.
Oh, Lyndon Johnson. I'm going the wrong direction.
Please pick again, player three. I may say nay if you do a pas de cheval, a ballet step that imitates this animal.
Oh, with a horse.
Player one. Player one. You're
Let's
in
finish
command of the
quotable
board as we
notables
continue.
for
What we
1,000.
need in the United States is not hatred. What we need in the United States is not violence.
I'm going to try it.
It's player one.
Who is Martin Luther King?
Any other takers?
Going the wrong direction, Rodney. Did Malcolm X say that?
Here's what we wanted. Robert Kennedy.
Robert Kennedy said that. Wow.
You get to pick again, player one.
All right, let's go with short form.
The Random House Historical Dictionary of American Slang has an 1896 citation of diff, D-I-F-F, as short for this. Let's hear it, player one.
What is the difference?
Please pick again,
600.
player one. Rad, meaning excellent, was truncated from this. It's player one.
Was radical?
That's correct. We return to you.
And
The Cosmo Girl doesn't just look good, she can have a convo, short for this. Player one.
Was the conversation?
Great, you're back into it now. Please
And
pick again,
1,000.
player. One of the perks of my job is knowing that perk, meaning a benefit, is short for this. Yes, player one.
What is Perquisite.
Good. Player 1, choose again.
Alright, biology for 200.
Neurospora crassa is this type of fungus. It grows on bread, but in the wild is found on burned vegetation. Player 3? Nope. Anyone else? Let's hear it, player 1.
What is mold?
That is correct. You again, player 1.
400.
Stomata. Leaf pores that take in this gas enlarge when its level in the air drops below normal. Yes, player 2. You're out of the hole. Where do we begin, player 2? To help make sure your brain stays fueled, give its cells less of this hormone for glucose uptake. Yes, player 1?
With insulin?
Player 1? Medicine. Linus Pauling found the structure of keratin, the main component of nails and this human body part. Player 1?
With hair?
That's correct. Player 1, choosing about 25 species of this arachnid, most in the family Buthidae, have venom that'll kill you. 1,200 others sting like a bee. Yes, player 1?
What is a scorpion?
Player 1, back to you for our
Ballet
next selection.
600.
He designed sets and costumes for Where the Wild Things Are, a ballet based on his own beloved book.
I'm gonna try it.
Okay, player 1?
Who is Roy Dow?
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? It's player 2. Any other takers? Let's hear it, player 3. That's correct.
Rescind that, okay.
Player 3, start us. The 2000 ballet Todo Buenos Aires features different interpretations of this sensual ballroom dance. Yes, player 1?
What is the, what is this tango?
Yeah! Where do we begin, player 1?
Ballet
Let's
1000.
take it over to Jimmy.
It's the double tuck name for this standard ballet skirt.
It's player 1.
What is a, with a tutu?
Yep. Please pick again.
Not nominated for Best Picture for 200.
Bogey and Hepburn floated across the screen in this 1951 film that pleased audiences and critics, but not the Academy. Yes, player 2. That's correct. All right, let's get back into this. Player 2 has control. You couldn't drag a Best Picture nomination out of the Academy for this 1959 Billy Wilder film. Well, nobody's perfect. Yes, player 3? Sorry. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Player 1?
With Some Like It Hot.
Good. Okay, let's get back into this.
600.
The Academy must have been out to lunch not nominating this 1961 Audrey Hepburn George Peppard film. Here's the correct response. Breakfast at Tiffany's. Player 1, you pick again, please.
Andrew.
In 1954, this Jimmy Stewart and Grace Kelly starer from Alfred Hitchcock didn't get a second glance. Okay, player 2. Yes, you've got some money again. And the last clue for $1,000. Driving Miss Daisy won for 1989, the year this Spike Lee film about urban racism was passed over. It's player 1.
What is Do the Right Thing?
Correct.
I'm in the lead with $6,600.
Player 2, you're going first in Double Jeopardy, and we'll start that round right after this break.
Doing okay after having a bumpy start in that round.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Okay.
Assassin and victim. Right on, soldier. Country's highest points. Math
Okay.
and Arabic.
All
Player
right.
2, where do we start? In the late 80s, Sam was the rehearsal stand-in for this comedy legend on his self-titled sitcom. We're talking about Bill Cosby.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
Sam proclaimed, "And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee," in this 1994 film.
I didn't see these films.
Player 2.
Right. With Pulp Fiction. Okay.
Player 2, back to you. Sam made brief appearances as this character in Iron Man, Thor, and Captain America. The correct response is Nick Fury.
I should know about Samuel L. Jackson.
Player 2.
Here we
Pick
go.
again.
Wow, she got the deli double.
One of the daily doubles. Here's a chance to break the tie. What are you going to wager? Okay, here is the clue. As Elijah Price, Sam was the frail antithesis to Bruce Willis in this 2000 flick. Sorry, that's wrong. We're talking about Unbreakable.
So I didn't see any of these movies.
You get to pick again, player 2. Mount Kosciuszko in New South Wales. Okay, player 2.
Yeah!
You've got some money again. Player 2, back to you for our next selection. Pico de Teide in the Canary Islands. Player 3? No, sorry. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Let's hear it, player 1.
With Spain.
Yeah!
All right, let's do my subject. Let's go with
Player
Math
1, you're in
400.
command of the minuend is the first number in this simple operation. It's player 1.
What is subtraction? That's the difference, ain't it? Yeah, subtraction. Isn't that it?
Yep.
Yeah.
You again, player 1.
800.
No arguing with Euclid's fourth postulate. All right angles are this, meaning of equal measure in degrees. Let's hear it, player 1.
What are congruent?
Correct. Select
Math
again.
12.
The order of operations is irrelevant according to this property of both addition and multiplication. Okay, player 1.
What is the associative property?
Good for you. Player 1, that Newton and Leibniz share credit for developing the fundamental theorem of this branch of mathematics. Yes, Player 1?
What is geometry? Right, Newton. It has to be geometry. No.
Anyone else
Maybe
care to
it's
try to come up with
calculus.
the correct response? Player 2. That's not it.
It's calculus.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
That's something I should have known.
It's Player 3. That's correct. A lot of clues, a lot of categories, Player 3. Make us Marcus Junius Brutus et al., 44 BC. Player 1?
Who is Julius Caesar?
Right. Player 1?
Math
It's the
2000.
quantity x represents in the logarithmic equation log 10x equals 2. Here's the correct response. 100.
Right.
You get to pick again, Player 1.
Alright, let's go with Arabic for
A shamal is a wind that whips up this blinding phenomenon. Okay, Player 1.
What is a hurricane? Blinding phenomenon. Let's do sandstorm. What's sandstorm?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Select again.
Air.
The number 3 is talata, and this day of the week is el talat. Yes, Player 1.
It's Tuesday.
Player 1.
12.
The name of this headdress for men may be related to the word coif. It's Player 1.
Was a turban.
Nope.
Dagger.
Anyone else? Here's what we wanted. Kafia.
Oh, kafia.
You again, Player 1.
6
Change one letter in wade to get this. A gully that's dry except during periods of rain. Player 1.
What is a quade?
Sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else?
Going the wrong direction again.
Let's hear it, Player 2. Right. Hey, you're on the plus side. Player 2, where do we start? In Arabic, follow a hope about the future, like the train arriving shortly, with this, meaning God willing. Here's the response we were looking for. Inshallah.
With inshallah. Okay.
Player 2, choose again. Lucius Best was the secret identity of this ultra-cool Incredibles character, voiced by Sam. It's Player 2. Sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else? It's Player 1.
Okay, who is Frozone?
Yes! A lot of clues, a lot of categories. Player
right
1.
on
Make a
soldier
selection. A
form.
student at Sandhurst, he later served in British military intelligence before creating his British super spy. Here's the correct response. Ian Fleming. Player 1,
Ryan
you
Soldier
pick again, please.
Andrews.
This author of Starship Troopers was a graduate of the U.S. Naval Academy. talking about Robert Heinlein. Player
Ryan
1,
Soldier's
Lou
12 right.
Wallace served as a major general in this war before penning Ben-Hur. Yes, player 2.
There's the Civil War, okay.
Where do we begin, player 2? Edward Gibbon was a captain in the Hampshire Grenadiers before writing The Decline and Fall of this empire. Let's hear it, player 1.
Was the Ottoman Empire?
No. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Here's the correct response. The Roman. Player 2, you pick again, please. This Grecian fought at Salamis and Marathon. His 70 plays include The Oresteia and Prometheus Bound. Okay, player 3. Player 3, you start. In East Africa, Mount Kilimanjaro. Let's hear it, player 1.
Was Tanzania?
That is correct. Player 1, make a selection, please, as we continue.
Country's highest point.
Phnom Auo. Okay, player 2. No. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Okay, player 1.
What is Cambodia?
Yep. Please
And
pick
2000.
again.
And I'm not doing real good in this
That's
game.
The other daily double. And you have the lead.
$200.
Here is your clue. In Central America, Doyle's Delight, not Victoria Peak as was thought.
Was Belize?
Congratulations, you're still in first, player 1. Please pick again, player 1.
Assassin Victim Air.
James Earl Ray, 1968. Player 1.
Who is Martin Luther King Jr.
You again,
Assassin
player 1.
Victim
Not
12.
Gorham Godse, 1948. Here's what we were looking for. Mohandas Gandhi.
Okay, Gandhi.
You get to pick again, player 1.
1600.
Leon Czolgosz, 1901. It's player 1.
Who is William McKinley?
Here's the $2,000 clue. Yigal Amir, 1995.
Well, I am running away with it now.
We're talking about Yitzhak Rabin. Oh, I'm sorry. Player 2, you'll not be progressing to Final Jeopardy. Final Jeopardy still to come, and here's the category. Literary characters. Please enter your weight. The Final Jeopardy clue is as follows. This hero is the son of Ecgtheow and the grandson of Hrethel.
Who is Lancelot?
Did you come up with the correct response? And that will lose you.
Cost him everything.
And your response? Sorry, that incorrect response will drop your score by...
Well, that's okay. I still had $12,000. That's a win. It's
Beowulf.
Beowulf. Okay.
Congratulations to you.
All right, so I end up with $32,000.
So long, everybody.
All right, so that concludes this tribute for right now. This is Rodney1279 signing off. Saying be safe, be careful, take care of everybody, and stay blessed. Goodbye, y'all.